On today's episode of What's Trending, we take a look at the news of Nollywood actor John Okafor, popularly known as Mr. Ibu, whose adopted daughter Jasmine and his son Daniel Okafor has been arrested over alleged theft of 55 million naira, which was part of the fund donated for his health. In the wake of Mr. Ibu's ailing condition in 2023, came out to the public to solicit for fun and for someone who has brought laughter and joy to his fans. Of course, many people contributed and they gave him money, and in the wake of the whole incident, the wife came out saying that Jasmine and his son Daniel, they're conniving to siphon the whole money that is being contributed from Mr. Ibu's health. And Jasmine came out also to defend herself, alleging that Mr. Ibu's wife was requesting for money to buy a car and also get a house for herself. According to her, she said Mr. Ibu's wife was complaining of the stress of using public transportation and going to see the husband in the hospital. And people went bashing Mr. Ibu's wife, like, your husband is sick and you are demanding for money to get a car and build a house. So if the fund was not actually contributed, what would have happened? So you wouldn't have bought a car. However, the police have confirmed the arrest of Jasmine and Daniel Okafor over the alleged theft of 55 million naira. So, of course, people are saying that Mr. Ibu's wife has been implicated. According to the statement from police, Jasmine and Daniel Okafor went to Ikoyi registry for marriage and they were planning of leaving the country with the money. But according to them, the 55 million naira, part of the money have been actually recovered from them and they are still in custody. But Jasmine got everyone surprised. But I think that is from the handler. In one of the posts on Instagram, she commented that the money is not actually, she was very sarcastic about the whole incident. She was like, the money is not even 55 million, that is 1 billion naira. But some people are suggesting that that comment is not from her, but probably from the handler of her Instagram page. So let's see how this whole issue turn out in few days to come. So away from that, we'll look at the news of Nigerian singer Paul Okoye and the girlfriend Ivy Ifoma. At the wake of the period when Ivy and Paul Okoye, popularly known as Rude Boy, announced their relationship, social media was agog. People started saying that Paul Okoye was actually cheating on the wife before the whole relationship issue with Ife. So in a recent interview with Cool FM, Ife said she has been receiving vile comments from social media users since they made their relationship public. And she went on to talk about the fact that one of the comments that even pains her the most is the fact that people calls her a homewrecker, and she knows nothing about the family or the marriage between Anita Okoye and Paul Okoye when they were still together. So away from that, we look at the news of Nigerian singer Timi Dakolo. Timi Dakolo has clarified that he's not a gospel singer. That for the fact that his song actually look like Christian music does not mean the fact that he's a gospel singer. He said people cannot actually box his songs in a particular genre and he will keep quiet about it. According to him, he sings a church event, wedding, but that doesn't make him a gospel singer. He added that he's much more than a gospel singer and someone who sings for wedding event. So away from that, we look at the news of Nigerian singer Simi and her husband Adekunle Gold. So Simi in a recent interview talked about how she met Adekunle Gold. She said Adekunle Gold has always been a fan and she was not aware that Adekunle Gold is a singer. That she never intended to marry a singer, but Adekunle Gold has always been stalking her on her Facebook page, sending messages and so many things. According to her, she knew Adekunle Gold as King of Photoshop. Because that Adekunle Gold is popularly known as King of Photoshop. He photoshopped himself often with celebrities, and thankfully to him today, see, he's a celebrity. And most of the celebrity he has got to Photoshop himself with, I'm sure he has actually met with both of them. Let's see some of the Photoshop he had done in the past. I'm sure you will recall some of those pictures. Thankfully, Adekunle Gold and Simi's marriage is one of the marriage that has been admired by many people who wish them best and pray that they will come to live together. So before we call it a wrap, let's look at the news of Nollywood actor Tobi Makinde and box office queen, movie producer Funke Akindele. A few months ago, I think that was in December or January. Yes, I think that was in December. There was news that Funke Akindele and Tobi Makinde are not really in good terms. That's part of the people that was used for the publicity. People also that visited the cinema for meet and greet. Tobi was not included. Some people also went as far as checking the Instagram page that Tobi Makinde and Funke Akindele has unfollowed themselves. People like gossip. They want to actually know what is happening between the two. They started advising Tobi that she shouldn't tell the part of Juliana Oloide. Juliana fought with Funke Akindele, but thankfully to them, they are back together. So people started advising Tobi Makinde that Tobi Makinde should not tell the same part fighting somebody who has actually brought him to spotlight. But Tobi Makinde in a recent interview has said that their relationship is cool, they are good together. He also talked about the fact that he's someone that is looking up to Funke Akindele, that Funke Akindele has made remarkable success in the movie industry, and she's been celebrated today. Imagine having a movie that is over 1 billion both in 2023 and 2024, is the highest grossing movie. And for anyone who is going to toe that path, the person was ready to work very hard. So Tobi Makinde has debunked the news that he's fighting with Funke Akindele. No, they are not fighting. That's what he said. So he said he's someone that is looking up to, and he hopes to be celebrated like Funke Akindele someday. He said Funke is a disciplinarian. Funke is astounding. Funke knows an onion when it comes to movie directing and acting. So guys, that's how much you can take on today's episode of What's Trending. Many thanks for watching.